for me to host you. So, all set to go, but still, Ricky, people would love to know what is Ricky Montano life journey. So, I pass my dice on your court and kindly you just go with the flow.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Supriya, and of course, to the founder, Sir Alan. So, of course, I'm Ricky Montano. I am 34 years old from the Philippines, and also I am currently a teacher in public school, uh, one of the schools here in the Philippines, and of course, I have experienced a lot. I have experienced a lot in my journey as a public school teacher, and I'm also very excited to share with you with this live show tonight the journey that I have experienced, the good and bad experiences that I had during my previous years that I have experienced, and I hope that you guys also learn from my experience, regardless if it's good or bad. And my intention of coming here live is to share with you all the positive and the good vibes that I have encountered based on my experiences.
Awesome. This is called Ricky, short, crisp, and inspiring, isn't it? So I can say here, let life, when we talk about Ricky, sometimes we face a lot of hurdles, like a roller
Yeah.
coaster, and sometimes we just lose our patience, and sometimes we become so happy. So, as you said in your life, it's just like moving on. But yes, I do believe that in everybody's life, like you, as you have it escalated or told or something narrated, it should have that flow which says, I am alive. Life
Yes, yes, yes.
doesn't mean the word dullness. It means you have to go live with the life of cafe, and that says you need to move on. Well, Ricky, this is
Yes.
awesome, but one question I wanted to ask when I was just going through your bio, and it was super awesome bio. In your life, have you ever felt this is the knocking point in my life and I can't move on a single step? This hurdle will either break me, shake me, or hit me, whatever you do. So, kindly enlighten those kind of challenges, hardships, or knocking down hurdles or difficult times which you ever encountered and how you have dealt with those circumstances. So, that will be adding glorious beauty to my question.
All right, thank you so much. So I guess I really need a coffee for me to yes to tell everything about me. But going back to your questions, like what are the things, what are the challenges that I have experienced that I made me think that I can't move on, that made me think of giving up. I guess
Yeah.
growing up in a broken family. I was raised by a broken family. My mother and father were separated when I was like 7 years old. So I was raised by my grandmother, and then in a very poor village, or should I say in a very poor place in our city. Like, believe it or not, I have experienced like eating once in a day. And yeah, once in a day I have eaten, and all my grandmother would told us that we need to drink a lot of water for us to feel I have to feel full in our stomach, because we don't have enough money to finance to buy food.
Can't
So
believe this. Ricky, I
yeah,
can't believe this.
yeah, that's the very, should I say, like the very saddest part of the story of my life that I have experienced. But those problems, those circumstances did
Yeah.
not hindered me to finish my study, but instead it motivated me to pursue my dreams. So going back when I was studying in my school days, like in a primary grade level, I used to earn honors, awards from the school, despite the challenges that I have experienced. No food at all, no finances at all, but it really motivates me until I become until I enter my high school years. So I did not stop because of that of challenges. It motivates me. So when I became college, I choose to study of being a teacher
Yeah.
because I believe that as a teacher, I have um the power to
Yeah.
change, first my our way of living, because definitely when I earn a job, so that will give me like opportunity to earn better. Now when I earn better, now that will be a chance for me to give back to my grandmother, to my different relatives who have also helped me when I was in the lowest side of my life. So
Yes.
when I finished college, I look back. I look back to all the challenges that I have experienced, and I was like very contented that I have overcome all the challenges that I have um uh encountered during those days. Now, we all know also that we have experienced also the pandemic, the 2 year pandemic that um should I say like challenged us, every human being all over the world, the COVID-19 pandemic. So with that, I also consider that one as one of the challenges that hindered me
Yeah.
as a person, but this time not just as a person alone, but a professional as a teacher. I I I was challenged in a way that I think to myself, I was thinking, or I thought that am I be efficient teacher because I cannot teach in a traditional setup like in a classroom? How would I deliver quality education to my students? How would I teach my students without the traditional way, without the traditional setup? But as I said, I am the type of person that I do not easily give up. Yeah, I do not easily
Awesome.
give up.
This is
Yeah.
amazing. When you don't give up, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't easily give up. Instead, I really find ways to solve, to find solution to the problem. So what I did is that, I started to attend trainings. I started to attend different seminars for me also to be educated, to become more educated, and to be equipped of the different new trends and strategies in teaching in the new normal. So with that, I was able to again accomplish everything. Like I was able to talk not just here in the Philippines, but internationally. I was able to deliver the ideas, delivered share knowledge to different people all over the world. And also I was given an opportunity to um to become more successful in my field, specifically in research. So I was able to publish different researches in international and national journal because of this of that challenges that the challenges that did not even not in a single thought of having giving up, but instead it fuels me to do more and to prove more that even in the midst of challenges and difficulties, as a human being, as a person, we should not give up, and we should find alternative ways and solutions so that we can overcome that challenges.
I can say only one thing, Ricky, when you just told about your life story. And for an instance, I thought when you said about drinking only water, as your granny
Yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
I thought maybe it's a cooked up story. For an instance, I felt like that. But
mhm,
after listening your all hardships, but I will not say the word hardships, it's the challenges of the life which
mhm.
ultimately grew you, made you as a very strong person today.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's very, very true, Ricky, when life gives you a lot of challenges, hurdles, some people will say, why it's me? But from your
yes,
life, I can say you would have said, try me. And
yeah,
that's the beauty. That's the, you can say, whole journey, beautification happens when you decide not to give up on your dreams.
exactly, exactly.
And trust me, Ricky, when either in life, when challenges, problems, anxieties, in some other language, it will be depressions, there
Mhm,
is something going to come very good in your life. And that you will realize later. Oh, this incident happened for this good thing. And trust me, I'm not saying just like that because I have an experience of so many roller
yeah.
coaster rides, which has brought me in today's one point to think whatever has happened in anybody's life, your life, my life, it has happened for some reason and
Reason,
for
yes.
some good thing. So
Mhm.
here I would love to tell my audience one golden thing in life, one golden line that they should not forget is something is going to happen very good when you face a lot of hurdles, adversities, and in that hurdle, you should enjoy your latte and you should not give up in your life. That's the motto of any life because it is the gift of the God, and that we can see in Ricky Montano lives how he just moved on and he has never ever given up on his dreams. So hats off to you, Ricky, for such a strong personality and a great strength and vigor. Awesome one. Well, moving to this lovely, beautiful journey with Ricky, I would love to ask about now the most important, and this is very, very a great thing to know how and where Ricky got so much motivation to about being as a teacher and how he chose this profession and what can we know more about his work, profession, job. So kindly enlighten with that too.
All right. Okay. So, I grew up. I grew up having teachers in my surroundings, like aunts, relatives. They are all teachers, and believe it or not, um, on the first year in college, I was not like teachers are not in my list. So yeah, so
Okay.
I was not never in my dreams that I will become teacher, but I was motivated, I was inspired by my aunts and relatives who are also teachers as well, that I can see from their lives that although they are not earning much, but they felt satisfied because they help people, they
Yeah.
inspired people. And teachers also are just like you, me, and we the future lies in our hand. Teachers are, I believe that teachers are a builder of the future, so we can build from nobody to somebody. So that's me as a teacher. And I
Awesome.
really, yeah. And after graduation, I took the licensure exam and I luckily passed the
Mhm.
exam. So I don't have any regrets at all. But the only thing that I have back then in my mind is to grab the opportunity
Yeah.
to find for a job, to teach, because this is me. I have
Yeah.
already a license. So
Right.
until such time that I was hired in a public school, so I became a teacher. Now starting from day one up to how many days I've gone, like I've enjoyed teaching students, I've enjoyed teaching pupils, learners. So I've enjoyed mingle with them, teaching them, and even dance, sing, because I was in I was in an elementary teacher. So we need
Right.
to be very energetic. You need to provide different innovations. You need to provide different teaching strategies so that students or learners will not feel bored. Okay, they will be, they will be having this enjoyment while they are learning. So while I was teaching, like how many years have passed, I realized that teachers is not just about fun. Teachers is teach being a teacher is not about like you teach, you inculcate lessons to your students. It's not all about that. But being teacher, you should teach not only
Yeah,
based on what you have in mind, but based on what you have in heart. Or what I'm trying to say is that you should always consider the situation of your students. There are times that, or there were times rather, that a student would come to school without eating, without food. So as a teacher, your heart will be touched by that. So as a teacher, it's your obligation, it's your responsibility to give food for these students, for this learner, so that this learner would learn every lessons that you will have, so that this learner would not sleep
yeah,
while you are doing your lessons because they are hungry. So you need to feed them, you need to give food for them. And of course, being teacher also is is like mean being a teacher also means you are also a problem solver.
yeah,
Problem solver in a way that there are some students who misbehave in the class. There are some students who are who fond of making noise or making chaos inside the classroom. And worst is there are some students who cannot read. So as a teacher, it's your responsibility to solve that problem. So that's in that way I invested into research. I do research, classroom-based research, for me to identify what is the the proper intervention for these students. Say, for example, these students cannot read, these learners cannot read. So what would be the major problem, so that we can solve in that major problem, so that these students will uplift or will improve his or himself in reading, so that
right,
he can also somewhat like join the class. He can also somewhat like understand what he is or she is reading. So in that way I was able to build my confidence as a professional teacher. And through helping my students, helping them not just for for their brain or for their mind, but also for their health also, because as teacher you need to consider like students who are hungry and you have to give food. So with that, um I could say that even here in the Philippines, teacher are not well compensated. I mean, teacher are not earning that much. But we are, as a teacher, we are satisfied when we see our students like happy, when we see our students are satisfied also, when we see our students become successful. So that's a different satisfaction on our part as a teacher.
very true, very true. And this is, I must say, yes, teacher is a light, teacher is, you can say, a great spark in your life, in everybody's life, who just not
Mm-hmm.
only motivate, but show us the correct path which you are doing, Ricky. And I really
Yeah.
appreciate your all work which you are doing. And I would love to request all people, whatever, whosoever, whatever I said the word, it means the world is watching you, Ricky,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody would love to connect with you and leverage
Yeah.
the knowledge which you are having in order to lead their life. So, hats off to you once again. Keep going. Well, now it's time to know about your opinion about KUDOS International founder and CEO Matt Allen's platform. What is your opinion, or what do you think, or any sort of any sort of things which comes in your heart?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. Okay, first of all, I am very thankful and my heart is full of gratitude about your show, KUDOS International. Of course, to the CEO, Sir Alan, and of course to you, my dear Supriya. I was very when I saw your first when I saw your post in on Facebook, like I was like, what kind of show is this? So while reading the post in the Facebook, like I was like, oh, this is very inspirational. All right. So they are very this show is very good, and I hope that everyone would love this show for as long as for as long as you are there, you are giving opportunity to every people, to every human being, to express their stories, to tell these stories, and to keep also inspiring other people to do more, to keep inspiring other people to achieve more and to become the best version of themselves.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are the golden words which really motivate us to work for inspiring personalities like you. And yes, we promise we will keep bringing in front of the world so many inspiring personalities who will just not only lit the spark, the great ambience, but also it will inspire millions and help you and everyone to become the best version of themselves. So thank you so much, Ricky. It's time to go now. But while going, we would love to know your message for the world today.
All right. Okay. So my message, after hearing my stories, so I have a very short message for you guys. Like, if you are, if you have something in mind, if you have that dreams in your mind, do not just easily give up. Whatever happens, whatever obstacles, whatever challenges you experience, be motivated, convert those hindrances, convert those difficulties into motivations, because these motivations will fuel you to do more. And when you do more, you can achieve more. When you can achieve more, you can do whatever you want, and you can achieve all your dreams, and there's no impossibility, just so possibilities.
Wow,
That's it.
this is the so powerful message which Ricky has given today on this platform, and I'm really, really grateful for this inspiring, enlightening journey. So thank you so much, Ricky, for coming
Thank
and
you.
again enlightening your wonderful journey across the globe today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the end because life is a continuous journey and we will be bringing some more, you can say, ecstatic personalities which will revive and revitalize your energies up to a certain great extent level. So keep watching, stay happy, hail and hearty. Bye bye for now.